it's Ina the Mid Reader, and I think this is my largest book of the month book haul yet. So you know that every month I'm super addicted to collecting my BOTM boxes. I just love seeing them on my shelf, though I technically don't have any shelf space now, so some BOTM books are just lying on the floor. But yeah, I was surprised. I kind of forgot that this happened. So I did purchase my normal BOTM box, but also some of my bookish friends from the US decided to unhaul their BOTM books because they can't read it anymore. They switched to Kindle, and some of them they haven't even read yet. So I decided to purchase it from those bookish friends, and so now I'm going to share with you, I think, 15 or 16 BOTM books, including of course the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I was able to buy from the November box, I think. So it's almost it's February, so as you can see, I had some shipping problems in the last year because the ports were congested, and technically there has been a global supply chain problem all over the world. So I guess we should be expecting some delays on our orders from the US if we do place some orders. So yeah, but anyway, let's talk about these amazing, beautiful Book of the Month books. So I'm not sure if I'm even going to um collect these or if I would just also be selling some of them. I actually did sell some of the other Book of the Month books I have on my Shopee store, which I'll be linking down below if you're interested in some of them. I might also be just reading some of these and then selling them after I read them. I don't know yet, but anyway, let's just go ahead and talk about these books. So the first one we have here is People We Meet on Vacation. I was supposed to sell this, but my sister saw this somewhere and she's very interested in reading it. So I was able to make her read Daisy Jones and the Six already. So another book for her would be super, super nice. I read the another book by the author, Beach Read. It didn't it wasn't my taste. It wasn't for me. I just gave it 3 stars. But many people say that this is way, way better than that. So I might also um decide to read People We Meet on Vacation. So there. By the way, this was an April 2021 pick, and it's about two best friends, 10 summer trips, one last chance to fall in love. So there. Next I have this close to okay. I also bought this because I think it was one of the top 5 picks for the for one of the book of the year, for book of the month, though I'm not sure. But yeah, this close to okay by Lisa Cross Smith. This was a December 2020 release, and it says that it's a powerful, vibrant novel about the life-changing weekend shared between two strangers. So yeah, it says here, um, on a rainy October night in Kentucky, recently divorced therapist Tally is on her way home from work. She spots a man precariously standing at the edge of the bridge. Without a second thought, she pulls over and jumps out of the car to attempt to save the man. She convinces him to go join her for a cup of coffee, and he agrees to come back to her house, sharing his name Emmett. And here they'll be sharing an emotionally charged weekend. Um, yeah, so it says here, what Tally doesn't realize is that Emmett isn't the only one who needs healing. And they both are harboring secrets. So it's an uplifting, cathartic story about chance encounters, hope found in unlikely moments, and the subtle magic of human connection. This one I'm sure that I'll be reading. The next book we have is the November picks. Yeah, okay. So first, of course, I bought the collective. I was super, super happy that I decided to pick this because seeing reviews from, people in the States who get their Book of the Month copies early, they are all raving about this book. And yeah, it says here, no killer goes unpunished. So there. This is a thriller, and it says here just how far will a grief-stricken mother go to right a tragic wrong? And I don't want to see this part. I'm just reading this part. It says here, it plumps into the dark side of justice and the depths of diabolical revenge in this propulsive novel of psychological suspense that melds the driving narrative of Then She Was Gone with the breathtaking twists of the chain. So, very, 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 very excited about this one. I think she's going to build a club, I guess, or a group of people who wants to take justice into their own hands. So I'm really, really hopeful about this. I'm hopeful that it's going to be fast paced. It's going to be exciting. Hopefully. And then the other book I got, I was curious about it because of the theme, and it's The Family by Naomi Krupitsky. This is about mafia wives, I think, or mafia daughters. Oh, okay. So it says here, two daughters, two families, one inescapable fate. By the way, it looks like this. Inside, it says here, from an unforgettable new voice in fiction, The Family is a sweeping saga that offers a fresh take on old New York, the American dream, and what it means to inherit the wounds of past generations. The other book I have is a fantasy. I'm still contemplating if I would read this or sell it because, I'm weak with fantasy. But just look at the cover. It's super enticing. It even has this on the back there. I am too dangerous to let live any longer. It is written in the Book of Anku, decreed by the High Reaper himself. Death will come to find me, but I will no longer be there. So it's another November 2021 pick, and it says, half British Reaper, half Japanese Shinigami. Ooh, okay. So we have Ren Scarborough, who has been collecting souls in the London streets for centuries, expected to obey the harsh hierarchy of the Reapers, who despise her due to her mysterious mother and even more mysterious Shinigami powers. Ren conceals her emotions and avoids her tormentors as best as she can. Ooh, okay. So here it says Ren will learn how far she'll go to claim her place at death's side. So it's very, very exciting. I think I'll try a couple of pages of this if just to see if the writing style would fit my taste. If not, it'll probably be sold. Okay, this one is something I'm sure I'm keeping, and it's My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell. It's an add-on that Book of the Month did, and I think it's because of the hype of this book, even though it was published earlier than November. Because of the hype, I guess it was chosen to be an add-on at the latter part of the year. And this one is, okay, exploring the psychological dynamics of the relationship between a precocious yet naive teenage girl and her magnetic and manipulative teacher, a brilliant, all-consuming read that marks the explosive debut of an extraordinary writer. So it has two timelines, 2000 and 2017. So yeah, it says here, it's written with haunting intimacy, unsettling vulnerability, and creeping intensity. It captures and reflects the shifting cultural mores transforming our relationships and society itself. So it's a little chunky boy. Oh, okay, it's just 372 pictures. Okay, so here are the books that I got from my dear friends. And this one is a backlist title, October 2020, Leave the World Behind by Ruman Alam. I watched a reading vlog of Cindy from Read with Cindy, or with Cindy now, where she went to an Airbnb and let this book dictate how her weekend would go. I think she didn't like this book that much, but yeah, I'm contemplating whether I'd like to read it. It says that this is suspenseful and provocative. It's keenly attuned to the complexities of parenthood, race, and class. Leave the World Behind explores how our closest bonds are reshaped and unexpected new ones forged in moments of crisis. So there. Next, I have here a very popular romance read, and it's a January 2021 pick. It's The Dating Plan by Sarah Desai, and look at the beautiful cover. It's about, okay, even with a step-by-step plan, these fake fiancés might accidentally fall for each other in this hilarious, heartfelt romantic comedy. So, um, knowing that it's a fake relationship trope, I'll be super, super happy. But yeah, we have here Daisy and Liam. Daisy is a software engineer, very logical. She has her life planned out, and she has no interest in love. The one thing she can give her family is the marriage they expect. So she asks her childhood crush to be her decoy fiance, and that's Liam, who is a venture capitalist. Um, he learns that his inheritance is contingent on being married. He realizes his best friend's little sister has the perfect solution to his problem. A marriage of convenience will get Daisy's matchmaking relatives off her back, and Liam's grandfather's will would be fulfilled. So yeah. Okay, so it says here that history and chemistry aren't about to follow the rules of this engagement. So yeah, it's going to be about a fake relationship turned real, and I think that'll be super exciting. Next, I have here a thriller. It has a different feel than other Book of the Month books. It's a March 2019 pick, Before She Knew Him by Peter Swanson. I've seen a lot of people raving about his work, so I don't know yet what the impression would be for me, but yeah, it says here catching a killer is dangerous, especially if he lives next door. And it's about a chilling tale of a suburban wife with a history of psychological instability whose fears about her new neighbor could lead them both to murder. Ooh, okay, so yeah, it says here at the latter part, could her neighbor Matthew be a killer? Or is this a beginning of another psychotic episode like the one she suffered in college, when she became so confused with a friend's guilt that she ended up hurting someone? So there. Next, I have here a May 2021 pick. This is Kathy Wang's Imposter Syndrome. So this is what this book is about. It's a novel about women in the workplace, the power of big tech, and the looming threat of foreign espionage. So yeah, this I guess would be a little mystery-ish, but it also touches on Asians, especially Asian women in tech, and how it would be like. So there. Yeah, it's going to be an action, I guess. So it says here, part page turning, cat and mouse chase, part sharp satire. Imposter Syndrome is a shrewdly observed examination of women in tech, Silicon Valley hubris, and the rarely fulfilled but ever attractive promise of the American dream. So there. Next, I have here a really thick one. This one I'm leaning towards reading first before selling, and it's Long Bright River by Liz Moore. So Long Bright River is a thriller, and it's about two sisters, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Two sisters travel the same streets, though their lives couldn't be any more different. Then one of them goes missing. So it's an alternate present-day mystery with the stories of the sisters' childhood and adolescence. Liz Moore creates a work that is once heart-pounding and heart-wrenching. It's a crime fiction with the emotional intimacy of an unforgettable family drama. So let's see if it would appeal, because it's really, really thick. So yeah, I'm gonna peek on how many pages we have. 480. So it's a really thick one. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna survive that, but yeah. Anyway, next we have What's Mine and Yours. I didn't know that it had a pair here, but anyway, it's a sweeping novel of legacy, identity, the American family, and the ways race affects the most intimate relationships. So it goes through North Carolina, Atlanta, Los Angeles, and Paris. it explores the unique organism that is every family, what breaks them apart, and how they come back together there. And then we have here Necessary People. It's a May 2019 book. It also has a different feel. Maybe it was the 2019 books. I don't know. But yeah, this is a thriller again. It says here, friends come and go, ambition is forever. And this one is about, its blurb here says, one of them has it all, one of them wants it all, but they can't both win. And this book, Necessary People, will explore the dangerous fault lines of female friendships and plumb the limits of ambition, loyalty, and love. Okay, we're down to the last three. We're almost there. Okay, I have another thriller here, and I've read a few books by this author already, which I did enjoy. So, yeah, I decided to get this, A Good Marriage by Kimberly McCreight. This was a May 2020 pick. Here we have Lizzie. Lizzie is a underpaid federal prosecutor. And then she gets a call from an inmate called Zach Grayson, who is an old friend. Zach asks for her help because his wife Amanda has been found dead at the bottom of the stairs, and Zach is the primary suspect. So it says here at the bottom, in the end, she is left wondering not only whether her own marriage can be saved, but what it means to have a good marriage in the first place. The title. Okay. Next, we have another beautiful cover, an August 2020 pick, The Unraveling of Cassidy Holmes. It's a celebrity book, which I love. It says here, Cassidy Holmes is Sassy Gloss, the fourth member of the hottest pop group America has ever seen. Hotter than Britney dancing with a snake, hotter than Christina getting dirty. Fans couldn't get enough of them, their music, and the drama until the group's sudden implosion in 2002. And at the center of it all was Sassy Cassie, the Texan with a signature smirk that had everyone falling for her hook, line, and sinker, but now she is dead. Okay, so this one is told in multiple perspectives, including Cassidy's, and through different timelines. It's a behind-the-scenes look in the rise and fall of a pop icon, as well as a penetrating examination of the dark side of celebrity, which I love. I adore reading, and the industry that profits from it. So, yeah, I think I'm putting this at the top priority because this is exactly the type of book I enjoy reading. And now we're down to the final book. It's The Last Story of Minna Lee by Nancy Julian Kim. So this one is a mother-daughter story and a surprising mystery. It's a novel that illustrates the devastating realities of being an immigrant in America. Oh, so it's both through the eyes of the mother and the daughter who have struggled their lives to understand each other. So yeah, The Last Story of Minna Lee is a powerful family saga that explores identity, secrets, and what it means to truly belong. So those are all the Book of the Month books that I'm planning, hopefully, to get to read in 2022. Fruit of my recent haul, not technically recent, my November haul that took 3 months to arrive here in the Philippine shores. But yeah, I'm so excited for all of this. I honestly think Book of the Month makes really great picks, like authors you haven't heard of before, and lots of debuts that makes you branch out of your comfort zone but still deliver stories that you'd carry. I don't know, I'm such a Book of the Month fan, even though this is not sponsored and never will be. I really, really loved everything about it. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please tell me which of the titles did interest you, like which of these titles do you kind of plan on reading. Please let me know, and yeah, may you always be in the mood for reading, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!